Heidi ho there, my lovies. Welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Vaughn, and I'm super excited today, coming to you from my kitchen in Glendale, Arizona. And it's bright and sunny out there today. Blue skies. Yay, hooray. Now, I know that's not the case for all of you, and I don't mean to brag, but we're having good weather this week. It's a little bit chilly, but not too bad. And yeah, we're going to just do it up today. So we've had rich, delicious foods, you know, pretty much since before Christmas. And we're going to have a salad tonight. Yeah, I'm calling it Hogs on a Lawn. Absolutely. And Andrew asked for a little special yum yum. He was an extra good guy today, and he went and ran some errands for me, and he did a great job. So I am going to accommodate him and his desire for a little extra yum yum in his life. So let's get down to it. Enough chit chat. Let's go, baby. So I have these really fun little parfait cups, these little Sunday cups. Andrew bought these for me at a little antique store, and he loves them because he loves anything that's individualized portion. And so I thought I would make him a little quick, easy dessert. And you know, you've made it a million times. I've got some instant sugar-free banana pudding. Yep, banana flavored pudding, banana cream. Yep, got it. I even splurged on the name brand. How about that? Anyhow, I've got 2 cups of cold milk, and this is 2% milk. You use your favorite milk. This will even work with like an oat milk or an almond milk or something like that. And this is just super quick, super simple, and we've all done it. You know, if you're tired, have the kids do it, because all this really requires is a little bit of stirring, and that's okay. That's all right. This is going to satisfy his request for something sweet, a little bit decadent. Yeah, and I am A-okay with that. Now I'm getting this started before I get my dinner started, because I want it to have plenty of time to set up in the refrigerator. And I've already gone ahead and made myself a little room in the refrigerator. I've placed my parfait cups on this little plate right here, because I only want to make one trip from the counter to the refrigerator. Also, if I drip, it's going to get caught on that plate, and I'm not going to have to scrub. Because you know, I hate to scrub. Scrubbing, yeah, it's the pits. And I don't like to do dishes either, but you know, it'll be just fine. We're not going to spill, and we're not going to worry about it. If we do, we're not going to cry over spilled milk. Did you do anything fun or exciting today? Let's see, what did I do? Dishes, laundry, and trash, because I like to get my chores done. I feel like if my dishes are done and there's not a big pile of dirty dishes in the sink. Now, there might be a pile over there of clean ones drying and getting ready to be put away. If there's not a big pile of dirty dishes in the sink, if my laundry got done and, you know, put away, and there's not a big pile still left to be folded, sometimes that happens. I try to be good. I try not to let that happen too much. Anyhow, if I get those things done and my trash is taken out, that I have had a very successful day. Also did some dusting, talked on the phone a little bit. My good friend's husband has COVID, and yeah, talked to her, and he got the antiviral. I can't remember, Paxlovid or something like that. Anyhow, he's gonna be fine. He's on the mend, thank goodness. And yep, all of those good things. Talked on the phone, went outside, did a little bit of yard work, pulled some weeds. Yeah, we got about an inch of rain right before Christmas, like on the 22nd, and the weeds, man, they're just coming up full force. So went out there and had to pull some weeds, and it's a good day for it, bright and sunny. And the ground was not too hard, so those weeds came right up. I'm just making sure that I don't have any lumps in my pudding, because, you know, nobody likes that. It's I think that cook and serve is easier, and I never have lumps, and I love the consistency of cook and serve pudding much more than instant. But when I was over at my Albertsons a few weeks ago when the Jell-O pudding was on sale, all they had was instant and the sugar-free. So, you know, it was on sale. It's still going to be delicious, even though it is not my preference. My preferred method of pudding. But you know what, Andrew, well, he won't know the difference. And he will be completely satisfied with this little bit of yum yum. There we go. I think we got it. Let's go ahead and get these poured on out. And it's already thickening, so you know, it's going to set no matter what. That's the one thing that you can't rely on with some Jell-O pudding, is that it will set no matter what. I just want to try to equally distribute this amongst the 4 cups right here as much as possible, because you know he's going to want the biggest one. And if you find a lump, well, just go ahead and stir that puppy in. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. I love the artificial smell, though, of the banana cream pudding. I don't know why. That just, yeah. My dad made the best banana cream pudding. And, oh, the bananas and the vanilla wafers. And, yeah, all of those good things. Well, you know, today we're just doing what we can, because bananas really spike my blood sugar, and that's not worth it for me today. And vanilla wafers, I don't know if they have a sugar-free vanilla wafer. I'm gonna have to go look and see. But I do have a couple of these almond shortbread little cookies right here, and they're kind of like a sandwich cookie with this little bit of almond spread on the inside. Anyhow, each one of these is just going to get a little bit of that sugar-free cookie in there, just like that. I think that those look super fun and super festive. I'm gonna go get them in the refrigerator. All right, next what I want to do is make my honey mustard dressing for tonight. This is a dressing that I am well known for. I used to have a boss named Charlie, and he loved it when I made this dressing. And I would often make some for the hotel and then make him a little mason jar full to take home and enjoy. And oddly enough, honey mustard dressing starts for me with mayonnaise. Don't worry about that. That's my ice maker filling up in the refrigerator, because I love ice. I don't really care that much about what I'm drinking anymore, so long as I can still have ice with it. It's the small things. It really is. I know that, you know, it's the small things, baby. So I'm going to start off with about 1 cup of mayonnaise. I'm using Best Foods, east of the Mississippi. You know, it's probably called Hellman's. That's what I have access to in my neck of the woods, and it's delicious. And yeah, absolutely. So we're going to start off with the mayonnaise. That's my favorite condiment. Do you have a favorite condiment? Tell me down below. All right, we've got mayonnaise. We've also got some yellow mustard that I got over at my Dollar Tree. Hello to all my lovies at the Dollar Tree. Sending you out a great big smoocheroonie. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of the yellow mustard in there, give or take. Don't worry. We're going to try it out. We're going to see what it needs. Because, you know, you got to taste your food. Is it good? Is it delicious? Does it need something? You'll never know until you taste it. And by the time you get to the table, or if you're like Andrew and I and you eat on TV trays, by the time you get to the TV trays, it's a little late. So give it a taste. It'll be all right. I'm going to give it about 1 tablespoon also of spicy brown mustard or Dijon. something like that. Whole grain is delicious. Oh, it's obscene. Your noises. All right, about 1 tablespoon of that, just for a little added depth of flavor. You don't have it, baby. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Put yourself in a little bit more of your classic yellow mustard. It's a classic. You can't go wrong with a classic. So, I also have a little bit of the granulated garlic. Hello, Gilroy, California. Now, I always say hello to Gilroy because they deserve it. They produce much of our nation's garlic, and that is one strong smell in town. You can smell it coming and going. They deserve a howdy. All right, I've got 1/2 teaspoon of the granulated garlic. That's gonna be delicious. Get that all stirred in there. Now, when I went to go get my honey out of the pantry, it was a little bit crystallized because we have had cooler weather and it's, you know, a little bit old. So I went ahead, tipped it upside down because we're down to the dregs, and put it in a little warm water so that it would flow out quite freely. And that's going to work. Yep. Oh, see, it just comes out beautifully. Again, I want about 2 tablespoons of the honey. And I'm just using regular clover honey. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to get some of that no sugar honey substitute yet or not. Or if I'm going to continue to just, you know, watch it with the regular honey. I've never had the no sugar, you know, knockoff honey. Tell me down below if it's good and if I should invest in it. It's a little bit pricey, but it really sounds like it would be good on some toast. Just saying. And that bread, that 45 calorie bread I got from over at the Aldi, that makes really good toast. Let's give this a taste and see how we're doing. Oh, that's nice. It needs a little bit more. It needs a little bit more of the mustard. I'm going to put some more of the spicy brown in there. But yellow would be fine too. I'm not a mustard snob. What you got is what you got. Hey, if all you got are those little packets that you've collected, you know, from your fast food adventures, baby, go for it. I'm not going to say no. We're down to the dregs. I need to re-up on my spicy browns and my Dijon too. So, let's just stir that up, get that all incorporated in there. It looks terrific. Yeah. Have a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and this is just going to add that certain little pop to it. It's going to play against the mustard and the honey, and I'm just going to put in, about a capful. That's about it. Stir that on in there. Yay, hooray, yippee, skippy. Oh, I've got to tell you. I got to tell you what happened to me last night. Lord, what a mess. Anyhow, I'm a woman of a certain age. You know, I've got the pause, the menopause. And at nighttime, I get really hot and I have these night sweats. Anyhow, I woke up and I was just sobbing wet. Yeah, just it's only 65 degrees in the house here at night, and it was like 165. I was just drenched. Anyhow, I had to get up and change my clothes because I was uncomfortable. So I got up and changed my clothes, and I don't know how or why or what, but I got my britches on inside out, backwards, and somehow twisted in a knot in the middle. Anyhow, I went to go get out of bed this morning at 4 a.m. and whack, flat on the floor. I fell flat on the floor. And Andrew wakes up, You all right over there? Yeah, I'm all right. Go back to bed. What happened? Oh, nothing. Nothing happened, baby. Just having a hard time getting, yeah, flat on the floor. But I love this time of my life. Let me tell you, it is awesome. I'm wearing white pants. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I don't, no more mood swings, no more PMS. I'm having the greatest time ever. And if I have to suffer through a few sweaty nights, well, I'm okay with that. But I am going to start drinking a little bit of rose hip tea because I think that might help. So I might have a little rose hip tea just before I go to bed to see if we can, like, balance it out. It's all about the balance. Let's taste this and see if it's got balance. Anyhow, yeah, I don't know how it happened, but I got my knickers all in a knot. It was terrible. Terrible. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's hot diggity. That's really good. All right. I am going to go ahead and put this into the refrigerator because I want it to have time to settle in, to get super delicious, to be its best self, because I believe in you, baby. Anyhow, gonna get that in the refrigerator, and then we'll get on to making the rest of our salads. Our hogs on the lawn. Andrew came up with the name. Isn't he so sweet? Anyhow, be back in a minute. I have some of these little green apples, these snack size apples. Got these over at my 99 cents only store in the big bag. Anyhow, we are going to be adding these to tonight's salads, and I am just going to give these a little chippity chop. I have some acidulated water here, so about 1 cup of water and about 1 tablespoon of some lemon juice. I'm going to go ahead and pop these apple slices into that water so that they don't turn brown. Nobody likes it. It really doesn't affect the taste that much, but it looks unappealing, and I don't need any comments from the peanut gallery. So just going to keep those fresh in there with that little bit of acidulated water. That's also a great way to store cut celery and carrots for long-term storage. So if you wanted to have some cut carrots and celery, you know, on hand for quick and easy lunches or a nice easy snack, put it in a mason jar with a little bit of the acidulated water, and it will be a-okay for a long, long time. So I think pork and apples go together really well. It's one of my favorite food combinations. And these green apples do not spike my blood sugar. Of course, everybody's different, you know, so you might have to try and see. I have a little food journal, and I eat something, and then I go test and figure out if that's going to work for me or not, and then write down the results. And, you know, of course, the day may vary. What else have I had? But, you know, keeping it together. I like to journal. I like to keep track of stuff. I have spreadsheets. Yeah. A lot of them, probably too darn many. Anyhow, just I forget things, and I have to look back and think about it and what have you. It gives me a written documentation. Anyhow, these little apples are going to be super yummy and delicious in our salad. There we go. And you know what? I might actually cut these in half now that I'm thinking about it. I might actually cut those in half. So let's go ahead and grab these out for ease of eating. I still like big chunks, but you know, this is going to fit on my fork a lot better than this one, I think. So Andrew will be happy. Hope you all had a wonderful new year. Did you do anything special to celebrate? I know one of my lovies had a birthday in addition to New Year's Eve. Hi, Chrissy. Happy birthday, my love. If you want me to shout your birthday out, Let me know let me know. Yeah. Happy birthday to all of my January babies. Birthdays are fun. What else? Oh, I know what I wanted to remind you all of. Tomorrow is the first Wednesday of the month. So for me, over at my Kroger, over at my Albertsons Safeway, it's going to be senior discount day. I'm super excited. Yay, hooray. I'm going to go get some bargains on. I'm going to stock up on dog food and cat food and some of the glucernas. Because those are quick and easy, and PDQ, I can pop that in my purse and maybe hit the road. Shave some time off my preparations for leaving the house. I need all the help that I can get. All right, got those all caught up. We have to eat dinner early tonight because there's a live Suns game on the same channel where we have Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. And so Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune get bumped back an hour. And so, yeah, we've got to eat dinner early, so I gotta hustle my bustle. Yeah. This is my big plate of barbecue. Yep, my big plate of smoked meats. We ate about half of that ribeye roast, and it was delicious. And we're gonna have some of the pork chops tonight. Andrew already had one out on the back patio. Got his seal of approval. And I'm going to go ahead and just put 2 of these delicious pork chops here. This is the tray for my Easy Bake Oven. Well, it's not really an Easy Bake Oven. It is a convection toaster oven. And I love it. And it's just right for reheating something like this. Yay, hooray. I'm going to go ahead and get it preheating. I'm going to give these just a spray of olive oil. Just a little spritz so that they don't dry out in the reheating process, because I want those to be yummy and delicious. Yeah, they look, oh, they smell so good. Now, out of all these meats that I cooked for the week, we still have kielbasa. We still have half of that ribeye roast. We still have 2 pork chops. So what I'm thinking is tomorrow night for dinner that we might have hash. And I'll take these kielbasas, some of those yellow wax potatoes. Those are so good. Peppers, onions, the whole shebang. And just do a quick, easy hash skillet meal with those kielbasas all chopped up. This rest of this beef roast, I'm thinking about doing something with the mushrooms and some onions. Yes, please and thank you. 2 pork chops. They are delicious looking. And you know what? I think that those are going to be great for either a breakfast or lunch. I hardly ever cook breakfast. If I make Andrew breakfast, he really will think that that is miraculous. So we've got some good choices here for the rest of the week. I'm also thinking about making a special stew. Anyhow, gonna get my meats all covered back up, all safe and sound. Gonna put them back into my refrigerator. And I'm storing these in the coldest part of my refrigerator so that they stay nice and delicious. Absolutely. So, got my pork chops reheating. Now, I'm reheating those low and slow at about 275 degrees because we've got a little bit of time. Just got some romaine here. And that really is my favorite grain. Some spinach would be excellent in here, but we ate it all. And I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. So if I see any spinach, if they have any, sometimes it's hit or miss over at my Albertsons Safeway, I'll pick some up. And if it's good price and it looks really terrific, I'll pick up some extra because I'm in the need to make some more green powder. Green powder is something that I started making in 2020. because we were getting so many greens from the food bank. Andrew and I were both furloughed from our job, and this is before the advanced unemployment kicked in. So we were each making $189 a week because that is unemployment in Arizona. And let me grab some more lemonade. Anyhow, that's unemployment in Arizona. And, well, we were just having a hard time on that little bit. We could make the mortgage payment. We could pay the light bill and the water bill and, you know, stay current on most things. Thank goodness, you know, because we live a fairly simple life. But, you know, we were struggling with groceries, that was for sure. And, anyhow, we went to the food bank, and you were getting huge amounts of lettuces and spinach and collard greens and everything else under the sun. It was really more than two people could ever eat. And you know, I can eat some veg. Anyhow, I didn't want to let it go to waste, so I got my food dehydrator out and started dehydrating it. And then once it was dehydrated, well, then you've got stored greens, and they're all chocked full of vitamins, nutrients, and all the good things. Yay, hooray. So, you know, then I just ground it into a powder bzz, 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 with my food processor. And, yeah, then you could just add it to whatever. You know, if we were having something like a soup or a stew and you needed a little extra nutrients or something like that in there, you know, that spinach, that's full of iron and vitamins and niacin and B6 and B3 and all the good things. Anyhow, got my plates all greened up. Yay, hooray. Let's go ahead, and I'm also going to put in some bell pepper. Ooh, you know what I just thought about? If you're a person that likes pineapple on your pizza, you could do a salad like this. Add the pineapple, add the pork, add some of the bell pepper. It could be just like a Hawaiian pizza, except in a salad. Little tomato, that wouldn't hurt a bit. I am not a person that prefers pineapple on her pizza. That's just my preference. But, you know, Andrew loves it. Might make it for him sometime. You know, don't be afraid to try new things in the kitchen. You never know. You never know what you're going to just fall in love with. And something that I like might not be something that you enjoy, but maybe it inspires you to do something else. I'm going to put a little bell pepper on both of these because I think that little bit of crunch, that little bit of spice, yay, hooray, won't hurt one bit. I've got a little bit of tomato too. Those round tomatoes from the dollar store, from my 99 cents only store, yay, they're good. We're going right through them. I like tomatoes. I think they're fantastic. They're also like a free item for me. Very low in carb, calorie, all of those things. Have a fair amount of terrific acids. I'm just putting those on the outside edge of my plate because I do not want my salad to get soggy. Also, because it looks pretty. And Andrew likes a pretty plate. He likes lots of colors, lots of different textures and yum yums on there. Yep, absolutely. So, just going to go ahead and put some tomato on there. Bulking those salads up. Yes, please, and thank you. Looking good in the neighborhood. I think that looks spectacular so far. I'm going to go ahead and drain off my apples. And then I am going to go ahead and put those apple chunks all around the outside edge. Yep, that acidulated water has done its work and will keep those apples from turning brown. We've got probably about 35 minutes until dinner. And I am hungry. I'm hungry. My belly is hitting my backbone. Fantastic. The other day when I made the Hoppin' John, I omitted the pepitas and the dried cranberries from the kale salad kit that I used instead of collards. But I don't want to let it go to waste. Not me. I would eat it as a snack. I had to hold myself back a couple of times because I knew I was going to be using it in this salad. So I am going to go ahead and give each one of these salads a little bit of the cranberry, a little bit of the pepitas. And pepitas are just pumpkin seeds, roasted pumpkin seeds. And that's going to add a delicious bite of crunch and interest to this salad. Super good. Super yummy. Okay, there we go. And we didn't waste anything. That's what I like. It's looking terrific. All right, I'm gonna park these big old salads in the refrigerator to stay cool until my pork chops are done. Now, Andrew has requested that I slice up the pork chops for ease of eating, and we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Lay them on top of the salads, get them all dressed, get them ready for their big debut. Yippee skippy. All right, my lovies, classic TV trivia time. Yay, hooray. All right, on the Dick Van Dyke Show, Rob Petrie and his two co-workers wrote for the Alan Brady Show. They were comedy writers. Super funny. All right, what were his two co-workers' names? Tell me down below if you know. Yay, hooray, yippee skippy. Alrighty, well, my pork chops have come out of the Easy Bake Oven. They're all heated up, one for each of us. Melissa has decided not to have a pork chop with hers. She just wants greens, so I've got her a salad already in the refrigerator, just waiting for her to get off work and come on in. And she works from home, so yeah, she can just come in and make her own salad however she wants. There's plenty of stuff in the refrigerator. And these pork chops are super tender and delicious, smoky and juicy on the inside. Yes, please, and thank you. I'm just chopping them up a little bit for ease of eating, and we did not overcook them in the Easy Bake Oven. They're going to be delicious. All right. I'm just going to take about half and add that right on top of my salad. Yay, hooray. And as a finishing touch, I picked up these oyster crackers over at my Dollar Tree. They were $1.25. This bag says that a serving size is 48 crackers. Yeah, I put my glasses on to make sure that I was reading that right. 48 crackers, 23 grams of carbohydrates. We're not putting 48. I'm pretty sure that that's a misprint. Anyhow, I'm going to put a handful on my plate and a handful on Andrew's plate. That'll be just fine. Just that little bit of crunch. And maybe that's 15 crackers. Let's go ahead and get the salad dressing out. All right, our honey mustard dressing looks fantastic. I am going to go ahead and just give that a good drizzle all over. If we have any left over, then I will put it in a little jelly jar, a little mason jar for tomorrow's lunch. Maybe we'll have turkey sandwiches or something with a little bit of that honey mustard dressing. Anyhow, I think that looks spectacular. We've got crunchy lettuce. We've got the bell pepper. We've got the delicious apple, a little tomato, plenty of pork chop, and that smooth, rich honey mustard. A little bit of crunch with those oyster crackers. I think that that looks spectacular. I'm super excited about dinner, baby. Yeah. Absolutely. Hogs on the lawn. Can't beat that with a stick. Yippee skippy. All right, be good, be careful, look both ways. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Crazy But Not Dangerous. Bye.